Hi, my name's Nathan Burns. I'm one of the co-founders of Blockchain Collective. We're an Australian company that's developed Australia's first and only advanced diploma of applied blockchain. It's a non-technical course that addresses the demand for the strategic application of blockchain in a business environment. Now, our story is really simple. A number of years ago, we were building a startup project and we really struggled to find quality talent in the blockchain space. There was no way to measure the education standards of a so-called expert. And we saw that this was going to impact not only the startup world, but every business that looked at blockchain as we moved forward. So we organized a team of experts to develop a course that would really meet the needs of both business and industry, and would also comply with the Australian education standards, which are among the highest in the world. Our vision was really simple. We wanted to create a reliable standard of education that would meet industry needs, business needs, and the needs of individuals in a rapidly changing world. We wanted to provide a benchmark standard that people could trust. We also wanted to prepare the workforce for what a blockchain future might look like. So what is the problem that we're addressing? Right now, as it stands, in the next 10 to 15 years, we're going to see some horrendous job losses happening. Somewhere around about 30 to 40% of all current jobs, whether they're blue-collar jobs or white-collar jobs, stand to be made obsolete. And this is because of the emergence of amazing technologies like blockchain, AI, robotics, and automation. Now, the number of casualties job loss casualties that happens, it's common amongst any industrial revolution, and this is considered to be the fourth industrial revolution we're entering. But the difference now is that it's happening faster than it's ever happened in the past. And this is because, as I mentioned before, blockchain, AI, robotics, and automation can literally do a better job of what many of us are currently doing in our current jobs. So by displacing this number of people, what happens is two things: tremendous job loss, but also tremendous upside opportunity. Now, the opportunity emerges for those who prepare for the future and upskill themselves. Right now, we're seeing all the major companies getting amongst the blockchain space. So 82% of the 100 largest companies in the world, this is including IBM, Amazon, Samsung, Facebook, Walmart, you name it, they're either setting up blockchain divisions, they're implementing blockchain solutions, they're getting their patents and all sorts of stuff like this. So either they know something we don't, or they're taking initiative and realizing this is the future. So it's creating unprecedented opportunity for people to get amongst that industry and in front of it all. And it's said to be as much as 10% of the global GDP will be on blockchain by 2030. So why is it important that you listen now? The change is already happening, and it's happening at an alarming rate. We need to start putting solutions in place today for the tomorrow we're about to move into. The future's much closer than we think. It also affects virtually every industry that you can imagine. And the only way we can really reduce the number of job loss casualties and the unemployment and displacement that are caused by emerging technologies is to upskill the people and prepare them for the jobs on the other side of it. Already we're seeing a massive skills shortage in the market and a desperate growing need for blockchain education and people who have a deep level of knowledge that they can take those skill sets to business and implement solutions properly. It's important that we empower the people with practical, real-world skills that are at a career level so we can make a difference to the businesses of the future. And it's also important from a business perspective that they start to embrace change, embrace emerging technologies, and use them for their advantage. Now, blockchain presents unbelievable efficiency gains if it's used properly. However, if it's used poorly, it has the adverse effect. So it's also important that we have people who know what they're doing, that know how to implement blockchain where it should and shouldn't go. So let's talk a little bit about the Advanced Diploma of Applied Blockchain. It's a strategic focus course, not a technical coders course, and the qualification is a level 6 qualification that's been approved and validated through the Australian Education Framework by ASQA, the Australian Skills Quality Authority, which is an Australian government entity. Now, because of that rigorous education framework that it's been through, it's actually a qualification that's accepted globally. Now, the course itself is comprised of 10 units, 8 of which are required to earn the qualification, and that's made up of 6 core units plus 2 electives of the student's choice, depending on which direction they want to take it. The course is pragmatic. It's a doing course, which allows students to demonstrate their skill sets and verify their competency around each topic. It's not a theoretical course, and it's designed to give people real skills that they can take to market. Additionally, someone doing the course can actually use this as an articulation pathway to higher education and save time off some approved courses or degrees. Graduates also receive an associate fellowship to Blockchain Australia, which is Australia's peak blockchain association, and the course duration is designed somewhere between 12 to 18 months to complete the course. Depending on someone's existing skill sets, it can be done quicker. So how do we deliver the Advanced Diploma of Applied Blockchain? We use an online delivery platform, which includes an easy-to-use learning management system that houses all the content of the course, including videos, learning materials, assessment criteria, and whatnot. In addition to that, we use live scheduled virtual classes with qualified trainers to allow for flexible learning and deliver a quality standard of education that people can trust. We have also provision for delivery methods, whether they be face-to-face, a blended experience of both face-to-face and online, or using a combination of all of these and workshops. And the idea is to make it simple for people to access in a single place to save a lot of time and effort in finding quality resources that they can verify to be true and correct. So who's this mainly for? There's a few different areas we've really put a focus on to help out. So we've got the professionals who are currently working within an organization, and they need to upskill themselves around blockchain, either to explore the possibilities for their company, or they may already be responsible for transitioning a company, a legacy system across to a blockchain solution. The second group of people we can really help are the consultants. These are the ones that are getting their hands dirty, helping other businesses and advising and guiding their journey. It's really important that the consultants really have a good, strong foundation around blockchain so that they can assist people in a very credible manner and deliver results. There's also the startup environment, those who are putting their project together from the ground up. They need a bit of a framework and structure to build out their use cases, mitigate the risk, provide the maximum value, and save as much money as possible. And then we've also got the large corporations and industry associations who are looking to mitigate potential risks and also to implement blockchain solutions that solve problems within their industries. So if you meet any of these and this sounds like you or sounds interesting to you, please reach out to us. We're easy to contact. You can either email us at administrator@bccollective.io. You can come to our website, which is bccollective.io, and we'll certainly get in touch. We'd be happy to help you on your journey and make sure you guys are prepared for the future and skilled up. Thanks.